The Breakfast Club, and we have a special guest,
Jhene Aiko.
Jhene Aiko. Charlamagne, you want to say something?
No, she need to clear something up.
Go ahead.
Oh my gosh.
No, I saw an interview one time you did with Miss Info, I believe.
Okay.
And you said,
Oh God.
and you said that you don't shower.
How did I know that
Every
you were
day.
going to bring that
And he's
up?
been calling you stinky.
No, I did not call. No,
You never
no,
even
I
smelled
did
it
not.
and know that.
I didn't
Exactly.
say that.
You say?
You said
No,
that
Wow,
her
you guys
sister.
are calling
No, I
me
didn't.
stinky.
What's her name? Mila J.
It's Mila J.
Mila says she don't wear deodorant. So I was like, what's going on in their family that you don't like to wash?
First of all, it was a joke.
Oh, it was a joke.
It was a joke about being the difference between a hippie and a hipster, because hipsters are like fake concerned about things, and then a hippie is like they really are about being natural and being with the earth. I enjoy taking showers. Everyone Everyone in here will tell you, all of my friends and family, I actually spend like an hour in the shower because I enjoy water. So
like,
I mean,
she's
you
such
can.
a pretty talented girl. Why wouldn't she wash
I smell
every day?
wonderful, always.
Okay.
So
He was going in, calling your
That
song
was
the
not
funky
a
song,
lie.
the stinky
Wow.
song.
Well,
I
That
was
is
thinking
a
that
lie.
maybe when he said that it's because you don't stink. So why do you have to shower if you don't smell?
First of all,
That's how
I
I
never
looked at
said
it.
that out of context. I always explained why I would say I was like Jhene Aiko
did.
said she don't wash every day in an interview.
it was a joke.
He said that every
Okay.
day.
All
Every
right.
time your
Joke.
song came on, he would say that.
So my
And I don't think I said that like, no, I don't shower every day. It was more like if I didn't go anywhere that day,
And the crazy thing,
there's no.
what?
You better say you take a shower every day.
I do though.
You're not a guy.
I take a shower. I do.
don't
I take
even
a
listen to
shower
them because
every
these
day.
guys are the most non-showering
We're
people I've
men.
ever met. Okay,
Yeah, I
and
didn't
if he
shower
comes in
today.
here with nasty sweat stains on his arm, he smells bad, and I've had to tell him that he smells
We're men.
bad
Men
at
can
times.
do
He
that.
has, but
Women are delicate
It happens.
flowers. You have
Right.
to wash 2 times a day.
At least wash your
don't say that.
Vagina.
Vagina.
You can't say that,
Vagina.
Charlamagne.
Vagina is something.
Virgin.
Get your wet wipes, okay?
Okay.
And your ass.
Well, that's good to know.
Okay.
Jhene
Now let's-
Aiko washes.
And your ears.
Yeah,
And
ears.
yeah, it's cute.
'Cause if you don't wash your
that
ears,
wax build up is
It
nasty.
feels
it is, yeah.
dirty.
Now let's talk about your career. This is the first time that you've been up here.
Well, now we're going to talk about
We've
her
been
career.
wanting. We've
Now
been
that
wanting
we
to
have
have you.
That's
That's
how
all
we
we need
Figured
to
out that
establish,
I
boo.
do take showers and I smell lovely.
Okay.
Well, Charlamagne,
Can you smell her, Charlamagne, please?
Yeah, very fresh. Very fresh. Very vibrant. No, for real, very vibrant, very full of life.
Oh, full of life. Okay.
Yeah. Woke me up a little bit. Yeah.
Oh my
Absolutely.
God. Okay.
All right. Now, obviously, we all know that you were in a group with your sisters prior to.
No.
You weren't in a group.
Where you getting this information from?
I thought you guys were all in a group together.
No. My 2 older sisters
Yeah.
were in a group.
Oh, so you were the little baby. You were.
Yeah,
in
I'm the
group.
youngest.
Okay, but you had a solo career, and then you had a baby, so you took some time
Mhm.
off, and then you came back. I remember that.
Yes.
Okay, for some reason I thought all of y'all. So your whole family is talented.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you got a baby?
Yeah, I'm a 5-year-old.
Wow. I mean, you got good.
What?
When a guy, no, seriously. When a guy
Oh my
ejaculates
gosh.
in you, that means it's good. No, I'm serious. That's
Can you not use that word anymore? Can you use
All right, I'm
vagina?
sorry. Okay, a vagina.
So you're saying every woman that ever has had a child
Holy
is because
cow.
she has. That's every
Yes,
single person.
A guy couldn't control it. He had to let it loose. Like,
Sips tea.
I'm not pulling this out.
She said she had it at 16, sir.
That's even better.
Oh,
No, I said sips
Oh, I said-
tea.
Oh.
Crazy. I don't know.
So why'd you call the album Sold Out?
It's just a play on words. I like to
Okay.
do wordplay. I think it tricks people into thinking that it's about something like devilish or crazy, and it's just like the complete opposite. So
Gotcha.
like my EP was Sell Out, which is like the complete opposite of being a sellout. I'm not talking about doing things for money or it's totally not what it sounds like. And
Gotcha.
so it causes a little controversy because of how it sounds, and I trick people into like listening to this.
You better stop tricking people. You said you don't take showers. People believe it. Sell
that's
out.
it.
People start
I
saying
have
you sell out.
I have a great sense of humor, I think. So people just need to get with it.
And the guys love you. Okay, I see all these guys going in like Woman Crush Wednesday. I saw Drake had a big crush on you. It seemed like at one point in time.
Did he?
It was the rumor that y'all was dating.
We
That's when
weren't.
you know you're a hot chick, though. Like, whenever you're with a guy, they link you to that guy. Because it was Drake, it was Childish Gambino.
I think that happens with any female artist.
Ain't nobody ever linked Gabrielle Sidibe with nobody. Okay? You got to be a hot chick for that.
But
to
like
happen.
as a singer, like that's a thing, like you do features with guys, and then it's like, oh, while they were in the studio, they must have, hooked up in some type of way. But it's like it's work at the end of the day.
Well,
Gotcha.
Childish Gambino directed your last video, right? So what was that like for you working with him as a director?
It was easy. We worked on his video maybe like a month or two before. That hasn't came out yet. And we've worked together a lot throughout this whole little run of since my mixtape and stuff. So we're friends, you know, so he's super I respect his like creative mind. And yeah.
Sometimes it's hard for people to take direction from their friends though.
Right.
You know, if you look at them in a
But he's an actor too, so I'm like, give me like my motivation. I wanna act, so I'm like I like to use my videos as like the practice for acting or whatever. Yeah.
Now, what's your relationship with your sister?
What? They're related.
Stupid. That's a dumbass question.
We're sisters.
We're sisters.
The reason why I say that is you are on her
sisters.
album, right?
What's your...
I'm not.
You're not
and
on
she's
her
not
album.
on mine.
So why aren't you guys on each other's albums?
Well, it's our
That was a better question.
There we go.
What's your relationship like with your sister? That's my sister.
It's kind of like right before you bust off, you got to get the pre-ejac.
What are you talking about?
Sorry.
Okay.
What?
Sure.
What? Did you understand that? Or are you just playing this?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, Emmy's drunk.
I get it. I know.
It's his birthday. He's
Okay,
drunk.
go ahead. Your sister wasn't on your album. You're not on hers. Why?
We're not on each other's albums. We work with different camps and different people, and I think it's really important to not take away from our talents just because of that, if that makes sense.
She said she was waiting to finish her album to turn it in for you to get on a song, hopefully.
When we get together, it's always personal. It's always family. It's never about business. It's never, and I'm definitely not gonna collab on a song with someone that's family when they're not coming to me personally. You know what I mean? And we just don't talk about business when we're together. So. We don't
Sounds
though.
like you popping out there. And you're like, look, when you
no.
get your record spinning
And
a
the thing
little more,
the thing is, I feel like I want her to get her recognition for her talent, and you know.
How did the mixtape help you as an artist? And the reason I say that because I always feel like R&B singers just give away music when they don't necessarily have to. But your song didn't really sound like anything that was on the radio at the time, so I'm wondering did the mixtape help that?
Yeah, I think it did. I am so like not. I don't have like good business sense. I'm just always like, I made a new song and I want to put it out.
People at Def Jam are glad to hear that. They're probably raping the hell out of you right now.
No.
Yes, no idea.
I mean, as far as like, I just want to put out music, and whenever I'm going through something, I feel like I should put it out, and I get intuitive with it, and I'm like, I feel like the world needs to hear something like this. With like The Worst, which started doing really good at radio, I didn't even know like that it was gonna, because it wasn't a song that I felt like the radio would play. But I never make songs that I'm like, yeah, this is my radio hit. You know what I mean? It's always just like, if something happens with it, that's fine. But it's more about when young women come up to me and men, and they're like, yeah, I really like that song about this and blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
How personal is your music?
100%.
It's all real life?
It's all real life. So far, I feel like
You ain't had a reason to lie yet.
Not have a reason to lie, but I haven't told all my stories, and once I feel like I ran out of things to say, then I'll just start getting more creative,
using other people's stories.
Yeah, and like mixing it up. But for now, I still have some, things that I need to express for my soul.
Now, having a baby and then taking a break, did you know that you were going to come back, or were you like, okay, I'm done?
Wow, that's rude.
Wow, A&R.
He's on your team. Gosh.
Were you like, I'm not coming back to this, I'm having a baby, I'm doing something different, or did you always know I'm just taking a little break and then
No, yeah, I was always just taking a break. And even so, like, I didn't really take a break. I was still like, that's when I was in my garage band heavy and like trying to like record myself and do stuff like that. But of course I had to like focus on
being a mom.
And then once I felt like I got the hang of it, then I started getting more creative. And that started coming back to me. And then I was like, okay, and then I have to feed her. So
yes, you do have to feed the child.
I have to feed the child.
That works.
So I had a regular job. I was a waitress at a vegan cafe. And I was trying to do the mixtape. And then one day I was just like, I'm going to not make it if I keep at this job. Because it was just waitresses, like, anyone that works in the restaurant business, I feel like they deserve a lot more credit because that is a very hard job. And while trying to do music too, it was like really hard. So I just had to make a decision, and then
what about the baby father? Is he in your life or is he black?
You don't know who her baby daddy?
Baby father's Omarion's brother, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Omarion's brother.
Omarion's brother? Marcus Houston?
No, his real brother.
Marcus Houston's not Omarion's brother, man.
I don't know. Who that was Omarion's brother?
Oh, my goodness.
No.
So he's not in his life?
No, yeah. We went to elementary together. Our families grew up together.
Got you.
So we're family.
I didn't know Omarion had a brother outside of Marcus Houston.
Marcus Houston's not his brother.
That's what they always said. I don't know.
Jhene Aiko's very, I've seen video of you, like, talking to people, and she's throwing up gang signs. Well, not gang signs.
What?
I was like, what's going on here?
I grew up on Slauson.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
You a Crip?
I mean...
You a Crip for real?
I mean, I'm not gonna, the feds might be listening.
Did you get jumped in or something?
You're asking too much, man. I'm nervous now.
Let me see you stack one time.
You can't, listen, we can't talk about this stuff on the air.
Got
Did you pat her down?
Yeah, off the air,
Off the air, but, let's talk about something else, because I don't
Got you.
want to get in any more trouble.
I'm nervous.
I feel you. So did you and Childish Gambino ever date?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought y'all was a couple.
Nope.
There's always a lot of rumors about who you're dating. Like, they're saying you're dating a producer now. Now, I
You
didn't know if
gotta
that
do
was
what you
true or
gotta
not,
do to get them hot
because it seemed
beats,
like
boo.
a cute couple. You guys are putting up pictures of each other on each other's Instagrams and all of that. I
That
was
was
like,
an
maybe they
awkward
are
laugh.
really
That one may be
dating.
true,
Dipsy.
man.
I said, maybe they are really dating.
That was an awkward laugh.
Because there's
That
some
one may be true.
cutesy pictures that look like you're in a relationship
Just
now.
don't give him executive producer credit, okay? Because he might not be around next
So
year.
are you single or are you in a relationship?
I am in a relationship.
Yay. Okay, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
And when do you decide, okay, I'm going to let the world know. I'm going to put it, because that's really when it makes it official. When you're like, okay,
I
now
just
it's time.
did now, I guess.
Oh.
I mean, pictures and stuff, but it's just like...
Because it must be hard, because then everybody's all in it.
Looking at me.
Well, that's
Because then it's hard, because then everybody's
your
all
man.
in it. They're like, oh, she
My
has a
aunt.
boyfriend now.
Oh.
That's auntie.
Oh, is she in the gang too? Or?
Is she in the game?
Is she?
How do you deal with the blogs and stuff like that?
I used to be an avid reader of blogs, and I knew that the stuff was ridiculous, but I would just be like, oh, this is fun, until I saw myself on there one day, and it was like, I was pregnant with Drake's baby, and I was just like, what? Like, they really pulled that out of I don't know where.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was just like, this is like, I felt so dumb for like being a person that was a part of like reading those and like really feeding into like, ooh, so-and-so's dating so-and-so or gave them a STD, like, and then I just felt like, you know what, I need to be doing something better with my time than like going on blogs.
That's when you realize, when you see fake rumors about yourself, that the blogs aren't true.
Yeah.
Before that, you're like, yeah, it must be real.
Exactly. And so it just, yeah. So now I don't go on them at all.
So how do you realize the rumors aren't true? Like when somebody says you're pregnant, do you take a pregnancy test?
Shut up.
No, I know
Don't answer that
when I'm not
question.
pregnant.
How do you know you weren't pregnant from Drake?
Because that never happened.
Okay, I'll just try to trip you up. That's all.
Now, how did you get your big break? You said you were being a waitress, and how did your deal come about?
I was waitressing, and I did my mixtape with just the Fisticuffs, who produced most of it, and we met like from my former deal, and we just put it out. I didn't really have like any plan for it. And then I was getting all these calls from like labels and blah, blah, blah. And then my good friend Noah Preston, who's standing back there, he was working with No ID. And he was like, No ID wants to meet with you. And I'm like, okay. Like, I was taking meetings just to see what everyone was like offering and what everyone was talking about. And we sat down, and he was like, I'm going to take this position at Def Jam, and I want you to be one of the first people that I sign. And I was like, okay, because I thought it was like a meeting about like just working on music. So I thought about it, and I was also taking other meetings with other labels. But
Weren't you supposed to sign with OVO? Wasn't that a rumor?
We talked about just working together more, but it never really got down to like signing with them.
Gotcha.
It was just like a family type of situation. So yeah, when I met with No ID, it just felt right, and we continued to have meetings and conversations. And being that he's a creative person, he's not really someone that's just all about we want to put out a single, you know, we need you to do this and that. It's more about, okay, what's your vision? I want to help with the vision.
What is the vision? What is the vision for Jhene
Aiko? The vision is to spread love and teach people how to love themselves.
Aww.
That ain't gonna make nobody buy no records. What is the vision?
That is the vision, though, and it does, though,
yeah,
because I feel like, you know, when a woman hears a song, when a young woman who has a child hears a song about why you have to keep going and why you have to, you know, make your child proud, like they connect to it, and it's like, wow, okay, you're doing that, I could do that. When a guy hears a song about how my heart was broken, then they're like, you know, I don't want to be that guy.
That doesn't happen for Charlamagne. but when a woman hears that, she can relate and say, my heart was broken too, so I know exactly how she feels.
Right.
What I'm
I'd be like, where's my publishing? If I called you to write the record, where is my publishing?
Whatever.
So you've had your heart broken?
Yes, I have.
Are you like a fall in love type of person, like quick, or are you I've only had, how many times you say you've been in love?
I think that each time I realized, like, oh, that wasn't love.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the condom.
In retrospect, right.
The condom coming off and make you feel like it's love. I get it.
No, I get it. Sometimes you look back in retrospect, you're like,
Yeah, like once I had my daughter, I realized like everything before her was not love. Because like your child teaches you like
right,
real,
absolutely,
like,
absolutely
undeniable love. So I would say twice.
Okay.
Real heartbreak, but then like life can break your heart too.
Right.
How has life broken your heart, Jhene?
Well, you know, lots of different ways.
Do you write about it?
This in, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen to the album.
That's how I deal with it.
Therapy.
Okay.
Are you in love now?
Yes.
Aww.
That is so sweet.
Aww.
Well, shout out to him. How did you guys, so what made you decide that's who I want to be with? Because I know that you had 1 million people coming at you.
You turning her red right now.
It's just a feeling. It's just a feeling. It just feels like, have you ever felt just like you weren't even in control and like...
Oh, man. Every time I take the condom off.
Shut up.
That's all he cares about.
He doesn't even put it on.
Can't control it at all.
Put it on.
Ejaculate right then and there.
Can we have our moment, please?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jhene Aiko.
When you just feel... I'm going to talk to the woman in the room because he's distracting from the real.
Her bra's not distracting you? See her piece of bra sticking up?
You could have told me that earlier.
It's just a feeling. There's no explanation, I feel like, for it. It's just something that you just are compelled to do, and you just know. There's no words.
Oh, that is so sweet. Okay, well, I'm excited. And so I guess we're going to hear a lot of love songs.
Hopefully. When I'm happy, I don't really write a lot because I'm like already...
Oh, I love you. I love that type.
I'm already in a good place.
I love that.
Right?
I love it.
This is the first time really that I feel like I'm really in true love. So
wow,
it can inspire.
It's too early for you to be happy. We need Mary J. Blige, Keisha Cole, Heartbreak.
Well, shout out to
I mean, you know, life will do that. I'm sure something crazy will happen. That
You keep speaking on yourself.
Well, why would you wish that?
That's life though. That's that's being realistic.
I'm sure he's gonna mess up somehow, somewhere.
But that is positive. That is
Don't
positive
say
because I can find positive in everything. I can, and it's all about the balance, you know. So whatever.
Well,
It's
Miss
all
Jhene Aiko, we
great.
appreciate you joining us.
Thank you for
I'm just happy to know
being
that you
nice
wash.
to me. That was great.
You said what?
I'm just happy to know you wash. I'm serious. Now I can really listen to your album and not have no preconceived notions about you at all. I can just listen without thinking this girl don't wash.
Great. I'm glad that you got to smell me.
I'm on it.
Nice.
I'm on it. Oh my goodness. It's the Breakfast Club. It's Miss Jhene Aiko.